Hey guys, so Amazing Spider-Man 2 comes out this weekend. I've already seen it. If you watch our review, you know that I loved it. I frankly think it's the best of all the Spider-Man movies. But that's not what this show is about. This show is about the little sneak peek they gave of the possible members of the Sinister Six. Basically, when the end credits roll of Amazing Spider-Man, you can Shazam the Alicia Keys song, and you'll see these images of like the Goblin's glider and Rhino's mech suit and Dr. Octopus's arms and Kraven's spear. So these images are leaving everyone to believe the Sinister Six in the Sinister Six film are going to be Green Goblin, Rhino, Vulture, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, and Dr. Octopus. But the thing is, Drew Goddard, right after these images came out, he went and said, listen, this is the possibilities of who these characters could be, not necessarily all the same characters. So that's really interesting, and Drew's writing right now, and the movie won't come out for a few years. But I guess the main question is, how is this movie going to work? How are they going to make a Sinister Six movie? How are they going to make a movie of villains? So basically, I think Drew Goddard's great, and I think he's the right guy to do this. I love Cabin in the Woods. I love the writing he's done. I think he's one of the only guys who could actually do this, sort of like how James Gunn is really the only guy I think who could do Guardians of the Galaxy. I think the one way it could work, and I'm sure a lot of you online have talked about this, is perhaps just having Venom be the hero. Maybe they could do a thing where Eddie Brock has been, you know, his life's been destroyed by Spider-Man like in the comic books, and then he meets up with a symbionite suit, who of course Spider-Man rejected. The two of them came together. They had sort of this love of hating Spider-Man. But I don't think they're gonna do that for these new Spider-Man movies. I mean, Andrew Garfield might only be in one more Spider-Man movie, that would be it, which I think would really suck. And by the way, if you do that, Sony, no more origin stories. Just evergreen the crap out of this, okay? It's like James Bond. We don't need to see the origin over and over again. But I think what they could do is they could have Eddie Brock, his life could be destroyed by Spider-Man, so all you need is a still, you know, of Spider-Man catching somebody in a montage, and Eddie Brock going, no, my life's ruined. And then he can find the symbionite suit, and from there on, he can be like the new Spider-Man. And then the Sinister Six decide to attack him because they think he's Spider-Man. Of course, other people are thinking maybe Carnage, but it's gonna be kind of hard to introduce Carnage without having introduced Venom first. And frankly, Venom really, for the most part, is a hero. He has been for years. And on top of that, the only way you could do Venom is by introing him in Spider-Man 3. Do you think they really want to do another black suit Spider-Man, another Venom, for the third movie of the franchise like they did last time? You know, once they announced that, every meme's gonna be like, oh, when is he gonna do his stupid dance? Who is going to be the hero of this story? Who are they gonna fight? Could they really pull off a movie just based on villains? You know, there's been great movies like The Wild Bunch or The Dirty Dozen. These guys are pretty much villains, and you know, they're really bad, and they kind of get redemption, but at the end of the day, they're still bad dudes. And those are great movies, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, they're still kind of fighting against guys who are worse than them. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed The Amazing Spider-Man. I sure know I did. Make sure to check out all the cool stuff in CineFix, including our review of The Amazing Spider-Man. And other than that, thanks so much.